Paint your block with red tape for them sliding every day. Bunch of hollows spitting out the block. I've been serving fiends all day. Out there posted with the gang, nigga. We was taught to get it off the block. It's 100 bands in the safe. Now I got a special taste. Michael Mary jeans, fill them up with knots. I've been on my grind every day. Don't believe in taking breaks. I ain't stopping till we chillin' at the top. Swerving on the E-way. Don't care if I cry.
Hey, what's good with you? It's your boy Ray Rashawn. We back with another episode of your Broken Records.
I'm back and I'm better. This your boy Marquise Q.
And it's your boy Easy.
Fellas, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tired of doing this. Nah, I never get tired of talking about
the people probably gonna be like, what the fuck?
Was this the last episode?
Sheesh.
Nah, it's far from the last. It's never gonna die. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Never.
Alright, fellas, I'm hungry. What we eating on today?
Sheesh.
We got goat on the menu.
Hey, we definitely got goat on the menu.
We ain't talking about
We ain't
talking about little baby.
We ain't talking about little
already
baby
did
right
that.
now. We talking about another young, up and coming goat, bro. We gonna talk about Polo G, the goat.
Polo G, Chicago native, bruh. A lot of people didn't listen to the GOAT because it dropped the same time as Future.
Absolutely, it dropped the same night.
Same night,
and that really split the timeline too. I saw a lot of people saying the GOAT was better than High Off Life, which is a conversation for another, or at least later in the segment.
We can talk about that right now.
Well, I already told you about how I feel about it. I said it that the next day.
You did say that.
This album, in my opinion, this album is better than Future's album.
So how many people have you put on the Polo G? Well, put people on the Polo G.
I'm gonna say me, so you got one.
I don't know,
Me too.
but I don't know, bro. I feel like with the pop out, you know, he had a pop out at the party. I feel like people probably thought that they didn't think he was like that lyrical.
I thought it was like a one
based off that song. I feel like it was based off that song. People didn't really like listen to like a lot of his music, but his last album, the album he had before, was good, and this album is good too. So,
it's about Dying Legend.
Yes,
that had Dying Breed on the real niggas.
Solid.
Deep Wounds. Y'all remember that song?
Yeah, Deep Wounds too.
I think the first time I paid attention to Polo G for real was that Go Stupid song, because it was like going all over social media and stuff like that, and people were making the videos and stuff. And I was just like, wait, let me slow this down, because he's actually saying some stuff right
Polo
here.
G hard, bro.
So
he's a lot more lyrical than people give him credit for.
For sure.
And I feel like this album, he really like wanted niggas to know, like, bro, I'm really in this shit for a long time.
And I got a crazy comparison, and I was just listening to the music today. So hear me out.
Here, before you say that, you know you be kind of left field with your comments. So think long and hard before you say this.
Hear me out. So like, listen to the production and the music. Like, it just is like real. I feel like it's like real melodic. Like, I feel like whoever's producer and engineer is like, they really went to work and stuff like that. But if you listen to his voice, I feel like it's kind of aggressive, you know what I'm saying? It's got like that distinct like Chicago like kind of twist to it or whatever.
Well, he got a little melodic singing type, like it's.
And to be honest, it just reminded me of pop music a little bit. The way pop was. No, Tupac.
Oh, Tupac.
Oh, sheesh.
You comparing them to Tupac?
I'm just saying the cadence and the voice and then the music in the background to match. Like, for people that don't know who Tupac is, go back and listen to his music.
Oh my God.
This nigga just
some people don't listen to Tupac.
A lot of people don't listen to Tupac.
Some people say they do because they heard a few songs, but they don't really listen
to him. So I see what he's saying.
But like that aggressive voice and the cadence compared to the music in the background, I just feel like there's some similarities there. But for this to be his second album to come out this strong,
and Dying Legend, he said that was his first project ever. That was his first time recording music and putting it out.
Dying Legend.
Yes. So this is technically like his
second
like project ever.
And he's already calling himself the GOAT.
Second project ever. And the reason he said it, like he was talking about the GOAT, like he's not saying he the GOAT now, but it's kind of just like some speaking it into existence type shit. Like he was just like, I'm saying I'm the GOAT now. So like when I like. Basically, that's what
people look back and like, bro, like he said it. I mean, you can't be upset about it.
Well, what y'all rate this album? Here, you can take it.
Need it.
I'm gonna give it a.
I know you want to say it.
Huh?
I know you want to say it.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay,
you
give it
that's decent.
I think gonna give it a 9.
I feel like it deserves a 9 for sure, but like I'm still not all the way sold.
It probably had one or two songs that could have like probably people would skip, but it's no less than an 8.5 in my opinion.
It's not no less.
It's no less than 8.5.
But you have 16 songs in total. Well, let's just talk about like the length of it. Like y'all fought with the length, 47 minutes and 10 seconds. You think that's like a legit like? Is this an album or mixtape?
Yeah, it's an album, I believe. Yeah, it's an album.
It's a short album.
Yeah, it is. Well, minutes wise, but like the songs, it's 16 songs, so it's not bad. But
what do the features look like on here? Is this like he carried most of it?
He
Carolina.
carried most of. He had Juice WRLD on here, which was
That was a good song.
that was big.
Rest in peace to the dead.
That was big. And he had Lil Baby and BJ the Chicago Kid.
And
So-
Stunner for Vegas and L.E. Chopper.
Yeah,
Can
and
you
of
just
course it's more
please
stupid.
talk about that Lil Baby song, Be Something? That song is ridiculous.
It's good, bro.
And I was already getting hyped just off of Polo G verse alone. And then I was like, okay,
Sheesh.
wait, there's more to the song. Lil Baby's next? Okay, let's get out of here.
I feel like when you get a Lil Baby feature, bro, like a Lil Baby song will ride, but a Lil Baby feature solidified. What y'all boys feel like is gonna be like? Y'all think it's gonna take him to like where he's gonna get the respect he deserves now? Because I feel like he's amongst the generation, like, you know, the Gunners, the Little Babies. Like, I feel like he's getting kind of overshadowed a little
I
bit.
feel like this just opened people's eyes to him. Like, as great as his album is, I feel like he's not like seen on that same pedigree yet.
He's
So
not.
if he puts out another project and it holds up to at least this, then he'll be good. He'll be in the public eye.
I think this album right here is letting people know, okay, he rapping. Like people thought that he was probably like on that like little TJ vibe and like
I thought he was too at first.
Yeah,
that
but
drill. Yeah,
he rapping, bro. Like, and that's different. And he can, an artist is gonna make it when they can be on a project majority themselves and make the project slide.
Right.
Like if you can make a song and you can make songs by yourself, and you can be on a song by yourself, you're gonna make it. Like he can do the hook. He was on the verses. Like they were solid songs, bro. Like you.
So Sean, what is it about Polo G that you feel like is gonna like really propel him? Like, is it his lyrics? Like what do you feel like it is?
I feel that he's
Slide.
Martin and Gina is probably one of my favorite songs right now, bro.
He can ride a beat,
Bro,
bro.
I feel his storytelling is gonna take him to the next
Bro,
level.
I was just about to say that, bro.
Just, bro, he,
Bro, I know,
bruh,
bro. That
he-
storytelling ability is crazy.
and you can like hear, you can kind of tell when some people faking or not, bro. And it just seems like it's coming from a genuine place. And then and with that combined with him being able to ride a beat and be able to rap, like rap, because he got bars, bro. But his storytelling is that's gonna propel him. Everybody can't storytell.
Everybody can, and some people try and fail, and you can
Yeah.
tell. I feel like his storytelling ability like really like separates him from like really, because I think me and Sean was like watching an interview with him with the Everyday Struggle, where like he's really like thinking like 10 years ahead of his game. Because like, I think people was asking him like, DJ Academic was like, hey bro, like what you trying to do with your like, find out like where you put your money at. Granted, it was a police question, he still answered it, but he was
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm trying to like build or like buy like resonate or like residences around like Chicago and stuff like that. And you can kind of tell that even in the song Changes, where he what's the name of it? Yeah, no, Wishing for a Hero. He remixed the song.
Yeah, he remixed Changes by Tupac. Yeah,
Even in that song, like he was speaking some like
sampled him.
yeah, sampled it. He was speaking some stuff that really was like ahead of his time. I feel like he's thinking about like putting back into the Chicago community because he's a Chicago native. But a lot of people that come out of Chicago are always trying to go back into the community, like fix it.
That's
yeah,
how
Juice
all
WRLD.
the Chicago music.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Chicago is the area where like, bro, like they have a lot of talent, but they also like know the struggle that's in Chicago.
Yeah.
You can tell in their music that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I definitely see that. You talking about the interview where he was talking about like building basketball courts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he's only 21 years old.
And thinking about stuff like this, like
He's
building
21.
generational wealth.
We gotta, bro. I saw a tweet the other day. It was like we have to protect Polo G, like no matter what. And I can, like, I feel that, like, cause think about it, we done had a bunch of people get taken away too soon. R.I.P. Pop Smoke and like everybody else. That
Did you was that Polo G? You said was he stopped taking drugs because of Juice WRLD and stuff?
Yeah, you gotta watch his in one of his songs. He talked about the last time he popped a perk was with Juice WRLD. Like he had a documentary too. If you haven't watched the Polo G documentary, go watch it. It's a good documentary, bro. Like it's a documentary based off this album. So it's real
It
good.
correlates.
Absolutely. And it deep dives into like the story of like what he was going through. And we talk about how he almost passed away and stuff. There's a lot of stuff like I really didn't know about him until I feel like there was a lot of stuff we didn't know about Polo G until this album came.
Yeah.
Because I felt like we learned him by listening to this album.
Right.
Like you can hear like the pain and him talking about his dead homies and stuff, like, bro, like you really can hear it.
I think in one of the songs he was talking about, I think it's I Know, he was talking about his homeboy got like, molested and stuff like that. So I feel like his storytelling is unmatched. I feel like it gets underrated by like all the other talent that's around here. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't think he makes radio hits. I think he makes good songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that gets undershadowed by like the talent that he has.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking right now, like I feel like somebody that has probably equal match, or at least on that pedigree of storytelling, was like Jordan Lucas. Like you're probably never going to hear Jordan Lucas on the radio and stuff like that, but he makes great music, and I feel like Polo G has a chance
Bruh,
to be on the radio.
ADHD. Hold up. shameless plug. If you haven't listened to Jordan Lucas ADHD, go listen to it. One of the
one of the best.
I was
projects.
highly impressed with that album. No cap.
Yeah.
Not even playing. Highly impressed, bro. For real. Y'all need to go listen to that. But yeah, Polo G, he might be one of the next young goats, bro. For real.
I believe that. So you said, what'd you give your rating? You never gave your rating on it.
I said no less than 8.5, so I'm not mad at a 9. For this to be his second project?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Now you can.
Are you giving it a 9 off of being his second project being this good, or are you just looking at the
I'm being
overall
a
body
9.
of work?
I'm giving it a 9 because of all the songs that I like. Like the intro, Don't Believe the Hype. Perfect way to start an album. Like,
What do you think he was talking about? Don't believe the hype.
Hey, I think he was just leaving it up for you to.
Interpret.
So do you feel like his intro song was harder than?
I think he was saying he wasn't like getting into the hype. But
You think he was talking about himself?
he say he dig deep into his spirit when he spit into the mic. That's what he said.
Shit.
That's what he said in the song now.
Hey.
Hey, I'm
tissue.
just-
Sheesh.
What's y'all? What would y'all say some of y'all favorite songs off this project?
21,
Slide.
33.
Take her with your block red tape from sliding that date, bunch of hollow spinning, not the Glock. Slide.
33. I know. Like Eric said, Be Something. And then Wish for a Hero. I feel like Wish for a Hero is something I resonate. Like, you know.
Bruh, he was talking about like police like killing people. That this album dropped May 15th. So this was before a lot of this was before like George Floyd and all that. So
But
you
I
gotta
feel
think,
I feel like he knew what was going on in the world.
Bruh.
He felt like he needed to make a song like this.
that's crazy.
Like what did he say? Like the government cuts a check, we can't cut a nigga some slack.
Tell you, I'm
Still
telling
waiting for
you,
my
cutting
report.
checks, we can't cut a nigga some slack. Sheesh.
Bro, that's a summary of the black man right there, bro.
Aaron, what would you say some of your favorite songs?
Like Don't Believe the Hype, 21, I Know, Martin and Gina, and favorite song for sure is Be Something. But I feel like what's crazy is he went on this like 3-run song, and he probably did it more throughout the album, but my 3-run favorite is Be Something, Relentless, and D&D. I feel like that was just impressive to hear that back.
Yeah, probably my favorite song from this album will probably have to be between 21 and Martin and Gina.
Yeah.
I like Be Something too, but another one of my favorite songs is Trials and Tribulations. That song is hard.
Yeah.
Right before Wishing for a Hero,
Right.
Slide.
Do you think if this dropped on a night that Future didn't drop, so like a week before, a week after, you think it would have got the recognition it deserved?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I feel like because it dropped the same night as Future, like everybody was kind of just like in the mood to like listen to music
Yeah.
because they knew Future was dropping. So I think people just kind of just like, oh, well, let me just listen to it, or people like was hearing about it. But you gotta think, bro. He went head to head with
Solidified nigga.
He went head to head with Young Pluto.
Speaking of that, let's just go ahead and tell you, why do you feel like this project is better than Future? Is it because this is his second album and it's this good, or
It's just a good quality.
I feel that
because let's clear this up.
Future
The Future
album
album wasn't bad.
No. Future album's not bad, but in my opinion, I'm going to listen to this album more than I'm going to listen to Future's album.
So you feel like it's a matter of personal preference.
I just feel like it's better. That's why I'm saying I'm going to listen to it more.
I feel like it resonates more with
I
us.
feel like it's better. I feel like the Future album was good, but I feel like this album came at a great time. And I feel like he's talking about real stuff. And I just wasn't expecting the album to be this good. Being completely honest.
So you're more surprised.
I
by
wasn't
this.
expecting the album to be this good. I thought it was going
I
to
feel
be
that.
good, decent. I kind of knew Future. I knew Future was going to be good, but I wanted it to be great.
Yeah.
So maybe I was kind of like a little disappointed in Future.
Yeah, high
and
expectations.
then was surprised at how good this was. And you know what I'm saying? Like, but absolutely, I stand on that. This album is better than Future's album.
Cute.
I feel like that it resonates with me a little bit more because I know his story a little bit more than I know Future's story. I feel like him growing up in Chicago, what he's trying to do for the community, and just him as a person, like he's a young nigga that's trying to make it out, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that this music kind of resonates with me a little bit more because I can kind of hear the struggle and the pain that's associated with his lyrics.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
And I love a good storyteller, bro. Like, above all else, bro, storytelling is a skill that I feel like the rap industry is missing, and I feel like he's bringing it back.
I
You
feel
know what I
that.
mean? And I just think that, but granted, if he was to play Trapped in the Sun versus Don't Believe the Hype, you're probably gonna like Trapped in the Sun a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like you have to give this a good, fair listen without like any preconceived notion about him and like just appreciate it for what it was. That's what it took for me to really get into Polo G. Honestly, I had to listen to it with clean ears. And if you do that, I feel like you're gonna be a fan. If you don't like Polo G's music, then you just don't like music.
Yeah, it's hard to listen to it and like not like it and not actually like feel like
what he's going through.
Yeah,
what he's
but
talking
like,
about.
I really feel like
even if you don't go through it, bro, you gotta like at least have sympathy or empathy for it.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely like between the two albums for me. I feel like it's definitely a mood piece. Like I feel like it's like day and night. Like night, I probably listen to Future because I'm into emotional stuff like that, and I just I fuck with that kind of vibe and stuff like that. But Polo G is definitely spitting. Mm-hmm. And another question that just came to my head, like who do you feel like in the music industry, like he's feeling like how Drake would be like the Jay-Z, Travis would be Kanye. Like who do you feel like Polo G you could see him resonating being?
I feel like Polo G will probably be. I know you already compared him to Tupac almost. I don't want to use that same comparison,
but you can see it though a little bit.
I can see it almost, but I don't know, bro. I feel like he has an unmatched skill, honestly. But I can kind of hear him a little bit, and I don't want to say the wrong person, but who's a good storyteller?
It's tough, like because I feel like it's like we haven't really had like somebody that's like kind of make trap music, but kind of storytell too. Like trap music is of course a storytelling music.
Because I don't want to give him that recognition of J. Cole and Kendrick because those are like their own like entities, but his skill level isn't that far away from him. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
I don't think his skill level is that far away from him. Nah, to be able to storytell, ride a beat, and still like convey a message. Because all his music really conveys a message if you really listen to it. Mm-hmm. And a lot of rappers just make music that's gonna like be good for the time being, but he's making music that's gonna like last you. Like you can go back and listen to his music 5 years from now and still feel what he's saying.
Yes.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I definitely feel that, bro.
But I think that Polo G is just gonna. I feel like this album's gonna do it for him. I feel like he needs to really dig deep and like really master at what he wants to do. Like he's gonna be a good storyteller because he can freestyle too. A lot of people don't know he can freestyle. He's on Funkmaster Flex a couple times, so he's a very versatile artist. But what did they say? Someone that's good at everything is a master of nothing or something like that.
Sheesh, yeah.
So I feel like he really needs to dive deep and like really master or like really put his hand into a pot and keep it there.
I think I would like to see that storytelling side mentioned in a little bit more. Like maybe if his next project would be like a 9-song project storytelling where it's like 4 minutes worth of good content for each song and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That's something I'd be curious to see if he could do. If he does that, then you got me already.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
In my opinion, I don't think that there's anybody in the game that I really would compare him to like directly. Right. I sense a little Dirk in him. Like a little, like
I can see that.
You see what I'm saying? Like a little in him, but I feel like
he's his own person at the end of the day, too.
I feel like he's in his own lane, bro. Like, cause he can rap for real, rap, and then he's like low key singing on some of the songs, like bro, like I don't know, bro.
And that's a feat in itself to be in the game at this moment and be in your own lane.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of niggas don't have that, bro. A lot of niggas still trying to like piggyback off of somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. Bro, Polo G could potentially be the GOAT in the future.
I can see him.
I feel like he's that good. Like he has that potential.
He gonna last, bro.
But we hate the word potential, bro. A lot of people got potential. Like is he gonna be that? We don't know. Only time will tell. But I definitely, for being 21
and making this much noise. Yeah, I feel like he'll do better working with artists around his generation, like working with older artists like Kendrick, J. Cole. Like, do you think he'll grow more like working with people like that's in his same like era, or like working with people that's older than him?
I think this era. I feel like I don't like. I'm listening to the music right now, like the music, not the lyrics and stuff like that, and it just doesn't sound like a project I could see like Kendrick or J. Cole hopping on, whatever. But I could see him sliding with Gunna. I could see him sliding with Thug or a Lil Baby or something like that. I feel like he can take advantage of the rappers now and transcend that into his own lane. That keeps him in his own lane instead of like going to the GOATs and getting like that validation.
I feel like he's going to be that breath of fresh air on a lot of like those songs. Like if he like say he do a song with Roddy, and he just got a verse, like bro, it's gonna slide. You see what I'm saying? Like he really gonna have a time. Like he's just like, all right, people gonna come to Polo G just like, all right, bro. They gonna either come to like, hey, can you get on a hook, or you can do a verse. Yeah, and he's great at both. Like a lot of people are not, so you got to think about that. Like if he gonna be on a feature, he literally can do whatever he want. Yeah, and a lot of people gotta be like that. I feel like you could put him on a song with probably anybody. He gonna
That's
slide.
what I was about to say. I feel like he could be on anybody's song.
Like for real, bro. Like he got like his own voice. Like
Think K-Camp need a Polo G matchup?
Shit.
K-Camp take whatever you can get.
it'll slide though.
I don't think it would. But the only reason I asked that question because like I feel like he's very mature for his age.
Yeah,
And I feel like he can kind of get set back with like working with other artists just like him.
That's some young niggas that come from Chicago, bro. They be really seeing all that. Them boys grow
Well,
up
I feel
with.
like he doesn't need to be with people that are coming up. I feel like he needs to be at the top, like the Roddies, the Lil Babies, and stuff like that. I feel like you need to work with niggas like them in order to like.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Okay. And you know he
People definitely they're gonna reach out. They're gonna definitely want him on
For sure.
Absolutely.
But it's just crazy because like I know like he said in an interview that he looked up like people asked him like who do you look up to, like who's your inspiration. He said, bro, like Chief Keef is my inspiration, bro.
Yeah.
And, like you have like a lot of these like rappers coming out of Chicago, and they even coming out of Chicago that like I'm not even gonna call them like Sosa disciples, you know, Young Thug has the disciples, but like Chief Keef really be like birthing a lot of these niggas that like be making music like this, bro. And like a lot of people like look at Chief Keef as like the club banger, like a party scene kind of like person, but I feel like the reason he hasn't been making as much music is really been like investing into like the music industry in Chicago.
Absolutely.
I feel like Chicago really is gonna be on the rise up, bro. Like
Absolutely.
I look at Chicago and the Carolinas really like taking over the music industry. You know what I'm saying?
Sheesh.
I'm gonna say that, bro. I'm claiming it right now.
Sheesh.
So you have Kanye, with Juice WRLD, Rest in Peace of Dead, Polo G now, and like just some other artists.
But don't forget, you got Chance the Rapper that came out.
Chance the Rapper, bro.
Vic Mensa, like they're niggas in here.
BJ Chicago get hard now.
That's a single.
BJ Chicago get hard, bro. People don't really listen to the BJ like that. But BJ hard.
Got high hopes for Polo G. I just hope he's able to ride this momentum. You know, I feel like,
Hope we don't get in no trouble, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, he got to start. Like that's.
But he sounded like
vacation a
the-
couple times, then.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Sometimes people just have to go on vacation. Sometimes that's just what it is. Sometimes you just in that lifestyle. But you know, I just look at his listeners. He got 12 million monthly listeners. So solid.
Love it.
Did this album like reach anywhere on like the Billboard charts? Like, was it? I know it wasn't number 1, but like I'm pretty sure it was like up there on the Billboard.
I wouldn't be surprised if it peaked. In
Absolutely.
Do you feel like it's gonna like? Do you feel like it's gonna get replayed like from here on out? Like, do you think it's gonna like be a song that people go back to, be an album that people go back to, or you think it's gonna like it's already reached its peak?
I think it's reached its peak.
You think it reached its peak?
I think it's
I think so too. Unfortunately,
I feel that it's just a good album.
Like I said, I feel like it opened people's eyes to Polo G, but now it's just like, okay, we saw you do this. Like, what can you really do?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you said, he dabbled in a lot of stuff, whether it was the freestyling and storytelling. So, like, let's see if he actually does hone in on something, or is he going to try to multitask and do both?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's up to him to really fine to his craft. Like, pay attention to the songs that are streaming high on the charts right now, and see, like, if you want to hone in on that, or you can just do your own thing. That worked for Kendrick. You're not Kendrick, but you can just do your own thing.
I feel like he's mature enough to reach that level, bro. I feel like he just needs. I don't know what he needs, but I feel like he just needs to. I feel like he needs to hang with old heads, bro. I feel like him hanging around like the older rappers is gonna like take his music to the next level.
I feel like he's nowhere close to where he's going to be. I feel like he's going to be growing, getting better, and getting better.
That's him and Roddy could be on this song.
That's what I'm saying.
They
bro.
definitely be on
like,
the song.
I just feel like he's gonna. I feel like he's not gonna be stagnant. I can't see his music being stagnant. In my opinion,
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna be in his own lane, but his music is gonna consistently get better.
For sure.
I would love to hear him on the song YB and Cordae.
Oh, yes.
Sheesh. I don't think you're ready for that, bro.
Bro, I would love to hear that, bro.
Bro, it'll be crazy if like a week from now, like a month from now, we get that song and like, bro, we
Sheesh.
spoke it into existence.
Oh, that's definitely Polo G. If you listen to this, I know you're not, but
Hey, bro, shout out to you, bro. But shoot, here you go. Another Broken Record series. Polo G, give some spins, give us our respect. We got our vouch. You know, we don't give a whole lot of albums our vouch out here, but you know, if
this
you
one
do,
definitely got it.
if you do, you good.
I'm telling you.
But it's your boy Marquise Q signing out.
All right, man. It's your boy Raider Rashawn. Y'all boys be easy.
It's your boy Easy E. Y'all be easy.